information on a rape investigation in Charles Village.
According to police, a woman who accuses a shock trauma security guard of impersonating an officer and raping her says she was sexually assaulted by her Lyft driver that same night.
WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live at the scene with more on what we've learned. Mike.
Rick and Vic, according to those charging documents, the woman was in a Lyft in this area. The Lyft driver forced himself on top of her, was sexually assaulting her. That's when the security guard came up and took her away and raped her. Now, the police used cameras like this one in the area to track down the suspects, but at this point, they have not charged the Lyft driver, even though they know who it is, and police and the state's attorney's office are not saying why. This is a photo of Richard Barnes in uniform taken from his Facebook page. The 50-year-old shock trauma security guard remains in jail on charges he impersonated a police officer and raped a 29-year-old woman in Charles Village. But charging documents WJZ obtained reveal new details and a twist in the case. The victim says she was first sexually assaulted by a Lyft driver on the way to Charles Village from East Baltimore. He eventually pulled over on Lovegrove Street and forced her on top of him. That's when, according to charging documents, Barnes showed up in uniform.
He got out of the car and identified himself as a police officer.
Police say he ordered the victim out of the Lyft and into his car. He then drove her to another location, raped her, changed clothes, and drove her back to where he initially encountered her.
Well, we just want to find the truth.
The commissioner made no mention of the Lyft driver during a press conference, but police later identified him in charging documents by name. They have not said whether he will face criminal charges. They identified the Lovegrove Street location through the victim's Lyft app. Lyft told WJZ in a statement, "Safety is fundamental to us and the behavior described is deeply disturbing. Immediately upon learning of the allegations, we deactivated this driver. We have been in touch with law enforcement to assist with their investigation." You're looking at the surveillance camera. Police sifted through hundreds of hours of video. Now, Barnes was in court today, and prosecutors say police made a mistake on the date of the offense. The judge was upset about that. The bail review has been postponed until tomorrow, but Barnes remains locked up for now. Live in Charles Village, Mike Helgren, WJZ.